Minister, I'd like to have a frank discussion with you. Just simple questions, simple answers. You say you want to change how you budget. And I have to ask myself, why not change your reckless spending instead? Because if I can say to my husband, buying too many purses is an investment, but that doesn't change the fact that it is irresponsible. So my question to you is, why are you changing how you present the budget rather than changing your reckless spending so that on a net basis, you actually balance it?
Well, you should ask yourself why you voted against measures that support Canadians. I think people watching at home would be surprised to see your voting records and say you voted against measures that would make their life more easy.
Very simple answer. I really want you to answer my question. Why are you changing how you're presenting it rather than actually trying to balance the budget?
I think Canadians are entitled to transparency. In a frank discussion between you and I think your husband and your family and everyone in your riding is entitled to have more transparency to see the budgeting, where their tax dollars going to be used. I think this is about clarity, transparency.
I agree. Transparency is a good thing. But every single person in my riding does not get to rework their budget to see if it looks better at month end. The bottom line is the bottom line. Yep. If you don't have money, you don't have money. Why are you changing how you're presenting the budget instead of actually balancing it?
So the bottom line is the bottom line, but I think you cannot be against giving more information to Canadians. People want to know where their money is going. Is it for expenses or investment?
The result is the same.
Is the deficit going to be higher than under your government and Mr. Carney's government compared to Trudeau's?
You should be informing your constituent that we have the lowest deficit to GDP ratio in the G7.
Minister, please.
No, but
I'm
that
asking
really
a very
matters.
simple question. Is it going to be higher
that really
than
matters.
Trudeau's or not?
I would say you need to compare our fiscal position with the other G7 country because Canadians look at that. Our colleagues,
Minister,
the bond rating agency.
Numbers don't change. It's black and white. I come from the financial sector. Is it going to be higher than Trudeau's or lower than Trudeau's?
I know you come from the financial sector, and that's why I'm happy you're on the finance committee, but you would know because you're a very smart
Minister. Thank you, Ms. Kobina.
financial
I'm going
planner.
to turn it over to Mr. Letao for 2.5 minutes. Thank you.
Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, I'm back. Just a clarification before asking a question. The investment that is being made in the economy, that investment part, will have an effect, will work on the potential growth for Canadians. That it's not inflationary. We are stimulating the supply, the capacity, productivity, if you like. Here's my question. Affordability, C4, deals with this matter. And in the present context, where the price of certain products has really skyrocketed, what is the impact of C4? Thank you for enlightening the members of the committee. You know how to read things, but as a former Minister of Finance, you understand what is meant here with respect to the changes in the optics, a new lens. We are fortunate to have the strongest position in this G7. But coming back to C4, the way of measuring was to drop the income tax bracket to lower income tax for Canadians, for some millions of Canadians, and then they'll be happy about it because they voted for it. It would be a little tough to say to your constituents when you vote against, I voted against a drop in income tax. Well, first of all, it's housing and also the tax burden of Canadians that are of concern, and prices, of course. So what we are going to do is try to lighten that tax burden for Canadians. We want to move the bill along into third reading so that it will be dealt with and become law. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Littell. Mr. Garon, 1.5 minutes. Thank you, Madam Chair. Minister, there were a lot of agreements for health transfers that are reaching their end, reaching their limit. And we haven't had a budget for 18 months. So I think it's appropriate to ask you this question. As of next year, those health transfers are going to have to grow because of rising health costs. Are these transfers going to be unconditional to the provinces? I'd just like to say that the statement that we made in the press release today that there will be an economic update in the spring. I think, Mr. Garon, you're an economist who's very well known, a minister that's of finance who's 30 days away from bringing down his budget can't really speak to what's in it. I know in time you will have the answers to your questions. You will know what is in the budget, measures that will help Quebecers and the provinces and the territories, good for the regions, good for the industry, and good for all of this country.
Bon, mais